we got. We were expecting. Okay, so Colts lose 3-26 against the Patriots. Defense played really well. Pay got one sack. Buckner got a sack. Blackman got a sack. Ngwake, he ended up with a half a sack. There was a bunch of multiple assists. That includes Shaq Leonard. I think he had 5, but we basically defense held them from scoring outside of what they got two field goals, I believe 6 points. They scored 6 points on us on our defense. Special teams, in all reality, scored the touchdown. I mean, it happened on their offense. Special teams got a punt block, put them on the 2, and they end up scoring. So, I mean, our defense did let them score, but they were put on the 2. So, and then they got the 2 field goals, and then the interception. It was their defense and their special teams won the game for them. Now, with that said, our offensive line, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. And post-game interview. Coach, he was asked, what could be done differently? He said, it's on me. I'm in control of the offense. I'm the head coach. It's on me. But we have the players. We believe we have the players. We have the players. We're just so close. Bullshit. Highest paid offensive line in the NFL. And the worst looking in the offensive line in the NFL. And I believe he even made the statement, well, we can't blame it on the offensive line. But we are going to look back and see what was what they look like. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? It wasn't the offensive line's fault. Where Sam Ehlinger only had about a second and a half to throw the ball. I'm kind of speechless, honestly, other than the fact I want to rant and rave. I'm speechless. I mean, how in the hell do you pay an offensive line that much money? And I don't know the exact number. Something I should have probably looked up before this. But in all seriousness, I know for a fact we have the highest paid offensive line. And our offensive line, you can't hold a piece of paper together. It can't hold back a blowing leaf across their line. I mean, it's very bad analogies, but are you fucking kidding me right now? So, Sam Ehlinger, 15 for 29 for 103 yards and an interception. All right. He also had 5 carries for 39 yards. And then Jackson, our running back for the day, was, I think it was 39 yards total. 5 carries. Wait. I take it back. It's 11 carries for 23 yards. We were unable to run the ball. I mean, Ehlinger got more yards just about than Jackson. Actually, he did get more yards than Jackson on less carries. And then you got Pierce. He had only 1 catch for 23 yards. Pittman had 3 catches for 22. Campbell had 2 catches for 15. Wilkins 4 for 15. Cox 2 for 13. Jackson 2 for 13. Woods got 1 catch for 2 yards. There's our offense in a friggin' nutshell. Fucking kidding me. 3-26. How do you even? I don't get it. Defense played really well. That's it. That's pretty much my segment. Defense played well. moving on. So, after all said and done, I honestly expect Sam to make a lot of mistakes. He's a rookie. That's what he is. He did not play perfect today. There was passes he missed. He did throw the pick. All right, but he was under pressure all day long. I think they had was it 9 sacks today? I'll have to double look. I have to look that up, but I'm thinking it was 9 sacks today. 9. And people were saying that he wasn't eluding the rush as well as they thought he would, but he did elude the rush in many cases. He didn't do it as well as maybe they thought he would, but if that was anybody else in there that was not mobile, and I love Matt Ryan, he's a hell of a quarterback, there have been more sacks. There have been more sacks than what was actually produced today by the Patriots. So, what? I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen. I believe they're going to fault. They're definitely going to fault Sam Ehlinger for the losses that we're going to get. His second game as a rookie, and I guarantee you he will be faulted. But the question is, how's this his fault? It's not. They're putting him in a situation he's not ready for, which is fine. I personally, if they're going to put him in these games, I'm hoping they were looking at possibly making him the quarterback. I mean, Peyton Manning's first game out and first season, I think we only won. I think we won 3 games that year. I think he won us 3 games. We did not win a lot his first season. His second season is where everything started falling together. I'm hoping they are actually looking at Sam to be the starting quarterback for him here on out if he produces. If he looks like he's growing, that's what I'm hoping will happen. Yeah. I am a loss for words. This was a crazy game. I wasn't for sure if we were going to win it, but I did not think we were going to be shut down like we were shut down. I did not expect Sam to be sacked so many times. I didn't expect our offensive line just lay down and let whoever wants to come in. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. This was bad. And frankly, I don't know if we're going to win another game. Probably won't. I mean, people are looking at, Tennessee's record and who they have left. Why? We're not showing any life. So, Frank Wright, is he going to be the coach next year? Is this his fault? I think play calls got to be questioned. But more than anything, what should be questioned is our offensive line. Yes, we need. I believe this and everybody's been saying it, but I believe it as well. We need another running back. Or I'm sorry, correction. We need another wide receiver. We need another wide receiver. So I'm not for sure what's going to happen, but our offensive line needs some thinning out, replacement, and our receivers need to be added to. We don't have horrible receivers. We need another deep threat for sure. Pittman, good route runner, decent speed, sure hands, 50-50 ball, he'll catch 75% of the time. So he's one of our definitely good receivers. Pierce, rookie, starting to really turn things on. He looks good. Looks to be a good route runner. We'll see what he develops into, but he looks like he's got a lot of promise. And he's his first year. The second year really will tell a lot. And Campbell looked good the last few games that he's played in. Other than tonight, what Campbell have? Campbell I think had catches for 15 yards. 2 catches for 15 yards. But, I mean, nobody produced. So, I don't know. Where do you go from here? In my opinion, we look at Sam to be the starter. We do what we got to do to see if he will be. If he's got it in him to improve enough to become a good quarterback in the NFL. If not, we need to start looking in the draft. We look like the worst team in the NFL right now. We definitely do. Our defense looked good today, but are you kidding me? We can't run the ball against a team that been the last 2 weeks being ran all over. So, I don't know. But I think our team is what we're looking at right now for here on out. Unless he pulls a magic wand out of his ass and starts waving it. Because Frank, I believe, is out the door unless some kind of miracle happens. And I'm not sure if that's going to help him out any. But yeah, so leave your comments, suggestions, ring that bell, and by all means, subscribe. Y'all have a good day and a good night.